Hello students, in this video we'll see that what is function or call by reference, how we can do this. I will also show you. The main difference is what over here. First we will create a method. When we are creating a method, that time we have to we have to we have to pass in a formal argument, that is we have to pass here the class name. Like here, if I will write here public void process with the same method, and we have to, like, if suppose I have created one class also s, then we have to write here s. We can pass in a formal parameters, we have to pass here the class name with the object. We can pass it, means what over here, and the same rest will be remains here. What we can do is, we have to write here a dot x with the variable. We have to write it like that, and we can write like a dot x divide by 10, whatever we want to do, but we have to means this is what the object, this is the class name. We have to create the object in the method name. So here at the time here again, if I want to do some if I will show you one example, if I will change in the program, like here it is object, it is the object. So we have to write here directly object dot variable. We have to do it object dot, and also we can calculate it. The main difference is what over here is what, when we at the time of the function call, and passing the actual parameters, then if in the formal parameter, if I will made any changes, it will reflect. Like suppose if I will change in the first method, if I will change, or if I will do some changes in the form at the time of the formal parameter, if I will do any changes over here, it will reflect to the formal parameters. In formal parameter, just suppose if any changes if needed, then it will actually reflect to the actual parameters. Means at the time of the function call, it will reflect. If I will reflect it in the formal parameter, it will surely reflect to the actual parameters, and means in call by reference. But in call by reference, first thing is what, this is what actually of passing formal parameters, but in this the change is what, we have to create a class. We have to write in a formal argument, we have to write here class name with it, and with its object we have to write like that. It means what, if any changes is made over here, it will reflect. From the actual parameter, if something will be changes in actual parameter, it will reflect in the formal parameters. I will also explain with one example. Like here it is given in your page number 235. Now here the one program is designed to swap the value. Now I will also explain this. Now here, as you can see, it is given, first it is created a class swap value, and here only in the after creating class, here it is given passing the it is written the variable, it is declared the it is initializing the variable x and y, data type int. Now one more method is created, that is swapper, and here the this is what, here this is the formal parameters, but but in the formal parameters we are creating the class, we are writing the class name with its object name. Now here you can see because we have to swap the value, so here we have to take one temporary variable of int type. Here what we have declared the variable int x and y in the class itself, so we have to write here temp equals to obj. Obj is the object of that particular x variable. Now x variable, here obj dot x means taking a value of x and stored in the object obj, means here it will take the variable it will take obj, means obj dot x means taking a value of x and stored in the variable object. Now here same like it will be again this value is going to in the temp variable, again it will be empty. So again whatever the value is stored in y, then it will go to x, and now it becomes blank. So again this whatever the stored in the temp variable, it is passed with the obj dot y. Now one more method I have created, that is public void main, means main class, and here I have created one scanner class, and after creating the scanner class object, again we have to create in the main class what the object of that swap class. One more we have to create it here, swap value obj equals to swap value. Here making a object of the class, means here we are creating the object of the class, or also we can say making the object of that class. This is what the class name, and it's what object name. Now we have to, here you can see it will ask the value from the user first and the first number, and enter the second number. Sorry for that, we have to write here, enter the second number. We have to write here second number. Now after writing here, it is after asking from the user the value, means what it will do it over here. I will also explain. Input a value means it will input value of x. Here I am explaining this one. Input value of x using scanner input function and stored in the obj, means it will ask the input value of x, and it will with the scanner class function input scanner input function, and stored in the object of the class swap value. Now next here it will shows you the output, and before interchange, number after interchange, like obj dot x, we have to write like that only, obj dot x and obj dot x, and again after interchanging it, obj dot x and obj dot y. T is what over /t means tab key, and here also you can see swapper obj, means here what is, this is the main thing is what over here, it is what it's it is just we can say it's a calling function by passing reference type actual parameter obj, means object means obj that is object of class, means here calling a function. Here what is that? Calling a function by passing a reference type actual parameter. This is what the reference, this is what obj works as a reference, works as a reference type actual parameters, works as a reference in actual parameters here. So it is just like a reference, it's a reference is to be passed, it's a actual parameter, but it is here it is a passing by function called by reference. This is called function called by reference. So if I will change it over here, it will reflect to this, means if I will change here something, then it will reflect to the formal parameters as well. Or if I will reflect and if I will do any changes over here, it will surely reflect to the actual parameters. It is a reference. Obj here it is works as a reference, because here I have created I have made here it is make the class of that class object. Here it is making object of that class. So here pass at the time of the function call, I am passing that particular object. That is why this works as a function reference in a actual argument and pass to this formal parameters. Now I will also explain I will show you with the with the output. With the output I will also I will show you with the output, then it is much clear to you, because it's a swap value which is given in page number 235. Now I will call void swapper. Now swapper value of obj it will ask. Like that also you can do. One more is there, that is with the main class also you can call main class, like enter a first number, then if I will enter 12 from here, and if I will enter 14 over here, 14. Now second number it has asked, and so I am passing here 14. So 14 here you can see it is also showing before output number before interchange, 14 after interchange. Here the main concept is written inside this. At the time of the function call, swapper, it will go back to this method, and whatever the calculation is been here it is done, so it will set accordingly and shows the again it will come back and shows the output over here. I hope this is helpful for you. So thank you.